Hey, awesome friends. I am Awesome Danny. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to talk about these guys. This is the Soundpeats Capsule 3 Pro Plus. Yeah, quite a name, right? Capsule 3 Pro Plus. So, first of all, I do want to thank Soundpeats for sending this out for review. So, the Capsule 3 Pro Plus, I'm just going to call it Capsule, Cap 3. Cap 3P plus, Cap 3P plus, the P plus, C3P plus, the C3P plus. God, that sounds ridiculous. So the C3P plus is a TWS from Soundpeats with a $89.99 price tag. There is a promo code available at the time of recording this. There is a 30% off code, which is a really good deal. I mean, $30 whole, or yeah, right? Is that how math works? 30% of 90 bucks is 30 bucks. So it'd come out around $60. So this TWS does have two drivers in it. It's not just a single dynamic driver thrown in there. We have two different types of drivers in here. We have one 12mm dynamic driver, which is something I really like about Soundpeats. I like how they use big dynamic drivers because it really gives extra substance to the bass. Like there's extra character there. And then there's also a XMEMS micro speaker, XMEMS micro speaker, whatever they're being called at this point. This is the first XMEMS that we've tried here, and I actually have a couple other XMEMS on the way. So this is a new driver type, and I'm not going to get into it because I don't know much about it, but I just know it's a new driver type. We're going to be seeing it probably a lot soon, so keep an eye out for them, and we'll see how they integrate into, you know, our current market. So starting off with the unboxing, it is a very plain unboxing. Presentation was a little nicer than other Soundpeats, I guess, but like every TWS in this price range, it's just very plain unboxing. Even accessories are kind of plain too. You get the cable, you get some ear tips, obviously you get the case and the earphones themselves. In this box I actually got some stickers too, so that was cool. I guess that was something different. Everything I've tried from Soundpeats is built very well, no matter the price. Their cheapest stuff to their a little bit more expensive stuff, it's all been very well built. And not only just built well, it's like the design is very nice. They look good. They don't look cheap. They don't feel cheap. Usually you get stuff where if they try to keep stuff within a certain budget, especially under $100, and they try to make it look good, it ends up coming off as maybe a little tacky or looking a little cheap. But no, the overall aesthetic of Soundpeats is refined. It looks like it's more than $100, but everything I tried is less than $100. So very nice, good look and good build. So before we get into the sound, I'm going to go over just a few features. There's a lot more features or things you can do with these and with any Soundpeats stuff that I'm going to go over. I'm just going to keep it to like what's more relevant, I guess, to me or whatever I actually tested. So obviously they're wireless. They use Bluetooth 5.3. Battery life per earpiece is about 6 hours, 6-7 hours. And that is even in LDAC mode, because these do support LDAC, and that's what I was using because LDAC gain over everything. They were doing fine. Usually I see a significant drop off in expected battery life when using LDAC, but these were fine. The charging case itself carries about 36 hours of battery life. So overall it's over 40 hours. You got about like 44 hours, if I can math right, of just battery life on these. And you can use them individually. So you can put one in the case to charge while you use the other one, then swap them out as you need to. This set does have ANC. The noise cancellation on this set is actually decent, especially for price. Keep in mind, these are under $100. Even at full MSRP, they're only at $90. And the ANC is pretty good. I actually took these out for a walk. I've been using them here in my little makeshift office, and they're very good with the lower range. So a lot of low end gets completely wiped out. So like the AC, the refrigerator humming, when I went out, any cars, like their engines, like just completely cut out. Lower mid-range, it still gets cut out pretty well. But then once you start going into the higher frequencies, some of it starts creeping in, like upper mid range, some of it gets in, and then like towards the treble end, a little bit more gets in. So like during my walk, I couldn't hear the cars, like their engines, but I can hear their tires like going across the asphalt. Asphalt. There was crickets out when I was out for my walk, and I could hear them pretty clearly. And Sunny's meows actually got through too. When he gets like annoyed waiting for me to feed him, he reminds me, so he'll just sit there and meow and meow and meow. Or if he wants to be on the desk, he'll sit there and meow until he comes up on the desk. So if you have a cat, you're going to hear them. These also have transparency mode. Well, transparency mode, I'm not a big fan of. I usually never use it. I usually have to turn down the music anyways, or pop them out of my ear anyways to hear better. But that's for conversations. I guess it's nice for like if you need to hear for something, you just want transparency mode, so you can like, oh, there's a knock at the door, pop them out and go. It works for stuff like that. I was even able to hold a full conversation with my son with transparency mode on. But the thing with these is the transparency mode pulls in a lot of ambient noise. It felt like it amplified like the AC and the fridge, the dishwasher, anything around here that's just a constant like upper mid-range noise. It just came through. Also with the conversation, it was very cold cut imaging. Like my son was standing right here, I only heard him right here, and there was no bleed into the other side, so it didn't sound natural either, which I guess is a minor nitpick. So you can expect to be able to hold a conversation. You can expect to listen for audio cues, you know, knock at the door, microwave beeping, or you know, air fryer popping off, oven, whatever. You can hear it. It's just a little bit harder if you need more precise audio. These also have a game mode function, so that in case you want to use them for gaming. I've been gaming a lot mobilely, so a lot of phone, a lot of Steam Deck. Since I've been having issues with my PC, I'm not really able to play at my desktop. So I've been doing a lot of Steam Deck mostly, and I've been using Soundpeats stuff as my audio solution. It's really nice because like I have the Steam Deck case, but then there's this little pocket right here. So see, these are the Soundpeat, I don't even know what these ones are. The Air 3 Deluxe HS. So these are really nice, and they're probably my favorite mobile audio gaming device. Not necessarily because of the sound quality, even though the quality is pretty good. It's mostly about the form factor, and maybe I should do a gaming related video for these. But basically they're semi in-ear, so closer to flatheads than they are IEMs. And I still get a good amount of ambient noise in, so I can listen to the game, but I was able to actually hold a full conversation with my wife, like on the couch. So I'll be playing Sea of Stars, which is a great game, by the way. I just recently finished it, and I'm still able to, you know, hear her and speak to her. All right, so before we get into sound impressions, I do want to go over the app. I just want to mention it because it is a very good app. I love Soundpeats app. It's simple yet feature rich enough for it to, you know, be useful but not too confusing. They actually got a new app. I was having trouble using the old one. It wasn't updating and stuff, and I was like, what's going on here? And then I got a little notification that they have a new app. Then I went to the new app and I was having trouble signing in. So just in case you already have the Soundpeats app and then you go to the new app, I guess you need to re-register on the new app. I'm not sure, the databases aren't merged yet or what, but I had to re-register, and I just registered with my old stuff and it was fine. But basically the new app is just, it's nicer and easier to use, and it's prettier too. Like, it got a facelift, but all the features that you're used to are still there. So very familiar experience. It just looks nicer. The app lets you, customize EQ, which is very helpful for a lot of people. If you want to nitpick the sound signature of a device and you want more, versatility, just EQ it, move some things around, see what you like. But if that's too much for you, there's actually presets too. So there's a few presets, I think like 12, and then you can just choose from there. Easy one tap, just one press, boom, new sound signature. So for my sound impressions are going to be just based off of the stock tuning with stock ear tips. The ear tips do fit kind of shallow, so I usually prefer to swap to other ear tips to get a better fit and seal. But sometimes they don't fit in the case. So we're going to go over stock tips, and we're going to go over how it sounds right out of the box. So overall, the set is kind of harmonish. There is more emphasis on the sub bass rumble than the impact and slam, but it's like a distant rumble. It's like the when you can hear thunder in the distance, it's kind of like that. But mid bass is quite scooped. It is very light and polite, and it gives overall the sound signature very thin and light note weight. Mids are thin. Female vocals are quite airy, lack a little bit of body, and similar with male vocals, they're pretty light. They're kind of pushed back a bit. Treble's okay until you get into like the upper treble. There's actually quite a bit of air on these, and makes overall the sound signature quite sizzly, sparkly. So like I said, basically overall harmonish with low viscosity. As far for the text go, the set's pretty detailed and it's very quick. Timbre is not that accurate in my opinion. It feels kind of light. Stage is very open, very airy. It feels quite a bit expansive, just pretty light. Imaging's okay, but overall, like the main strong points here are just how detailed it is. A lot of little details pop up. It just feels very open. So overall, just in stock tuning, I still prefer the Soundpeats Air 4 Pros because they have a little bit more refined treble and a little bit more substance in the bass. The techs are better on the C3P Plus. So C3P Plus with a little bit of EQ actually is overall better. It's actually a good upgrade. Feels more technically capable, and as long as you can just round down the treble and then fill up the mids a little bit, it sounds pretty good, and it does a good job. So that now brings us to my rec rating of the Capsule3 Pro Plus. I give this a rec rating of 2. So stock tuning is not for me. Some people might enjoy it, but I want something a little bit more full and a little bit more refined. Features are great. There's a lot of good features. The set is pretty versatile. Transparency mode is not that great. ANC is good, especially for price, but some people might still want or need better. Battery life is pretty good. I mean, I never find myself really needing more. I can charge these like once every 2 or 3 days. Even while testing and using it every day, I would charge it like every second day. And then build, it's just great. There's good value here. Soundpeats is a good value brand so far based on everything I've tried. So I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description for you guys, just to make it easier to find. If you want to go ahead and check it out, do keep in mind that there is a coupon code. So make sure that you look for it and you apply it to your order if you end up buying anything. And if you look at any other Soundpeats stuff, always check for coupon codes or check for sales, because they're on constant sales. I don't want you to spend more than you have to. Always save money. But that's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you like the content, please consider liking and subscribing. Every time we get a new subscriber, I give Sonny a treat, and that's why he's so fat, because we got a lot of you guys here. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can get there by the end of the year. But anyways, I am Awesome Danny, and until next time, you stay awesome, friends. Bye.
달의 빛이 붉게만 알고 보였듯